Let's go. Should there be live action remakes? 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 Remakes, 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 remakes. Da 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 da. Okay, not to get into copyright issues. What is all of this anyway? I mean, I recognize this woman, Cruella from 101 Dalmatians. Is this? I don't actually think this guy looks like Willy Wonka at all. I mean, look at his eyes. This is definitely from The Lion King. This. Aha! Elsa. Okay, this is Frozen, definitely. And, who is this? Looks like something from the Jungle Book, to be honest, if you ask me. And today, I will be using the notes. Well, just for decoration purposes. So I really hope there will be live-action remakes of loads of movies I actually enjoy. Like the original Avengers, like those TV shows has actually been turned into a movie. So yay! I like the MCU. I also like the DCCU. Yeah, the DCCU. But right now, Disney and loads of other things, even Pixar turns out, and DreamWorks TV are trying to make real life remakes, like live-action remakes of the original movies that were created in the 20th century. I mean, lots of these these novelties were created in like 1960s. In fact, The Jungle King was created in 1967. And now we end up with the fact that live-action remakes are here for the whole entire lives. Also, I don't actually think the live-action remakes of 101 Dalmatians is that good, or even Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I like the Lion King real-life remake. I haven't seen the others, though. The fact is, I think real-life live-action remakes are cool, but not that original, because they're just remaking original movies. I mean, I like returning stuff into videos, books into videos, okay, but videos into new versions of it, okay, that actually sounds like a really good idea. I mean, if they use a live-action Tintin movie, I would have been, like, so excited about that. Live-action, How to Train Your Dragon movie, maybe. 101, live-action 101 Dalmatians movie, that's just still a maybe. Lion King, watch that, and it was awesome. Yeah, everything seems to be going fine. What is a live-action movie anyway, you might be asking? Well, this is what it is. It's basically where lots of basically the combination between actors and animation. Let's talk about phoenixes. You're trying to create a real-life phoenix. You're trying to make a phoenix that looks real. And so you use real-life action movie. And you end up with a phoenix that looks so real, in fact, that looks like a little bird. If you try to create the Lion King to do stuff, then you basically try to turn him into a cat. And you use a human actor to simulate its human-like movement, and then you do the rest with a cat. Or if you have access to a real-life tame lion, then you use that. And the rest are human characters or human-like characters, so you'll just end up using human actors for those. I mean, why should there be real-life live-action remakes anyway? To be honest, for me, the first reason is that remaking films is a really great way to introduce classic and timeless storylines to a whole new generation who are used to modern special effects. I mean, so much of this is built in the 20th century, and I was born in the 21st century. The Jungle Book came out in the 1967s. Frozen came out in the 1900s. Yeah, basically loads of things seem to came out of then. And the first completely CGI film was released in 1999. It was Toy Story. Yippee! Wonder what a real live action remake of Toy Story would be like. Anyway, so that happens. I mean, we already tried doing all those, and it seems so spectacular. I would actually like to see the live action remakes of other cartoons that I liked to watch when I was young. Because technically, in my brain, I have still a little anchor to my kidhood. I like to call it my kidhood. And the second reason of having a live action remake is that we have amazing technology that filmmakers to make fantasy look like reality. So we should use it. I mean, the Mandalorian, the settings that in the Meladonian that would have taken set makers months to make is now just done with an AI generated scene with LED screens that curve. And the third reason why there should be live action remakes is the fact that it's great to see fantasy worlds brought to life and see fantasy worlds brought to life too. It's great and see fantasy worlds brought to life. I repeated that twice, didn't I? that's just the best way of doing all this. There should be live action remakes in this whole entire world that we call life. For me, well, I don't think there should be live action remakes because number one, part of what makes animated films so good is the fact that it's beautiful animation styles which are unique to different films. I mean, we already have new animators on the scene, like Alan Baker's, like AVM and AVA stuff. And loads of new animators are on the scene, literally creating movies as we speak in just less than a year, and they are so awesome. And next up is that, like, it's not very creative to actually create real live action movies versions of what we created years ago. Yeah, you could just go ahead and see the classics. Just go ahead and see the classics then. Well, it's not as easy as it sounds because lots of people will probably get bored, and other people will call it cringy just because it's old. I mean, that's what my classmates would do. And so that's basically what live-action remakes are. But to be honest, loads of people actually think live-action remakes should be created. I'm one of these people. I'm with them. And 41% of people think that real live-action remakes shouldn't exist. Because, I don't know, they're not creative. Or they're already old people. I'm pretty sure that 41% of people are actually old people. And so that's basically the end of today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Anton Sean. And yeah, that's true. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys soon in another episode of Anton Sean. So until next time, Shannon out. Peace. Be with you. Da 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 da